just take a look around the room. This is a gathering of peace tonight. If you're love streaming in with us, you're here with us in this circle. And welcome to the Wednesday Wake Up. And at the end of every month, we do a healing and revealing service where we use sound and music and chanting and prayers. And it came through meditation that it is a good time to hold the high watch for peace around our world. Yes? I want you to take a look at the globe, which is our altar here. And I want you to see our planet as one. And as my teacher, Michael Beckwith, would say, you can't take sides on a round planet. And look at it right here. What sits on top of this globe is a mandala. And if you look at the mandala at home, I'm sorry you can't see it, or maybe we'll try to get a shot here. It's a organized chaos, I call it. And the organized chaos comes to the center. And the center of the mandala is where we live, is where the power of God is. We can't live outside the center or have any power outside the center. And if you ever look at a mandala, it comes right to the center. And that's where the earth is tonight. And that is where we are. That is why we are in a circle. So I bless you and I welcome you to the Wednesday Wake Up. We're going to do a little bit different tonight. We're going to chant for a bit. We have 4 of my favorite ministers, including myself, that's here to take you through a process. And we're going to sing, and we have Gia's here tonight, everybody. So this is a whole meditative experience, and I just want you to free yourself and give yourself the freedom to rise up in peace. Not just peace in the world, but first of all, peace within yourself. A lot of processes tonight. Just be open. I welcome you to the Wednesday Wake Up. Let's sing a little bit. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Peace inside my mind. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Can we do that Om one more time? Take a deep breath in for the Om. Exhale the Om. Yes. I want you to feel the peace in you. It's a spirit. I feel the spirit moving in me. I feel the spirit moving in me. I feel the spirit. I feel the spirit moving in me. I feel the spirit moving in me. I feel the joy. I feel the joy moving in me. I feel the joy. I feel the joy moving in me. I feel the joy. I feel the joy moving in me. I feel the joy moving in me. I feel the peace. I feel the peace moving in me. 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 I feel the spirit. I feel the spirit moving in me. 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 And as we're moving into our last chant, I want you to visualize, because we know that God is not outside of ourselves. We know that peace is not outside of ourselves. So when we say pour yourself in me, it's an opening that God is already here. And the pouring is the realization that we're one with God. Love, peace, oneness. Pour yourself in me. Pour yourself into my heart. Wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me. Pour yourself into my heart. Wonderful Spirit, pour your joy in me. Pour your joy into my heart. Wonderful
wonderful Spirit.
Dance and smile,
Dance and smile in me. Dance and smile into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit. Dance and smile in me. Dance and smile into my heart. Wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Wonderful Spirit.
Wow. Sometimes those songs that drops you right into the place that you are here to feel. Tonight, I'm going to ask you to give yourself permission. And I love the permission that we're giving ourselves. Permission is to make peace within ourselves. The Om Shanti, one of my favorite Ricky and Michael's chants. The Om Shanti in Sanskrit means Om is the sound of God, the tonality of creation. It is the sound of the universe. Shanti means peace. So if we bring this into the metaphysical teaching, we are, because God's within us, yes? So we're making peace with that God is in us, that we are one with God. And as my teacher, Theodosia, I don't know why she just came up. She was the one who told me, you're not with God, you're as God. So stop saying I'm one with God, say I'm one as God. I had trouble with that. And then I heard Om Shanti, and I got it. It was an instantaneous download. Oh, I'm making peace with God as me as God. So tonight, as we are stepping into this process, and we have 4 incredible ministers here that's going to take us through a process of uploading and receiving of insights of how not only to make peace within ourselves, because here's what I know, Wednesday Wake Up, we're here to wake up. We cannot have peace in the world if we don't have peace in ourselves, you know. And when there is peace in my mind, there should be peace in the earth. So we are here to have peace in our mind, in our hearts, in our spirit. So we start with ourselves, and then we're going to bring our community into the space and make peace within our community. That's why we're in a circle tonight. We're one. We're one community. And then allow the energy to radiate out into the world. So tonight we're going to continue with our spiritual reading, Howard Thurman, and it's Meditations of the Heart. It's written like a poem. So we want you to hear this, and our brother Matt, also soon to be Reverend Matt, is going to come up and give us our spiritual reading and our invocation. Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, so our spiritual reading comes from the book of the month, Meditations of the Heart by Howard Thurman. This meditation is entitled Surrounded by the Love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. The earth beneath my feet is the great womb out of which the life upon which my body depends comes in utter abundance. There is at work in the soil a mystery by which the death of one seed is reborn 1,000-fold into newness of life. The magic of wind, sun, and rain create a climate that nourishes every living thing. It is a law, and more than a law. It is order, and more than order. There is a brooding tenderness out of which it all comes. In the contemplation of the earth, I know that I am surrounded by the love of God. The events of my days strike a full balance between what seems both good and bad. Whatever may be the tensions and the stressors of a particular day, there's always lurking, close at hand, the trailing beauty of forgotten joy or unremembered peace. The weakness that engulfs me in its writhing toils reveals hidden strengths that could not show their face until my own desperation called them forth. In the contemplation of the events of my days, I know that I am surrounded by the love of God. The edge of hope that constantly invades the seasoned grounds of despair, the faith that keeps watch at the doors through which pass all the labors of my life and heart for what is right and true, the impulse to forgive and to seek forgiveness, even when the injury is sharp and clear. These and countless other things make me know that by day and by night, my life is surrounded by the love of God. I am surrounded by the love of God. So let's take that into our invocation. I invite you to close your eyes or downcast your eyes if you're more comfortable. Take that nice healing breath, connecting breath, and let it go. And feel these words and know that there is just one life, one divine life, one divine presence. And that divine presence is my presence now. That is my life now. We are each individualizations of this one spirit, of this life, of this source, of this God. And it is good. And I know our evening tonight is blessed, and so blessed that we have amazing ministers here, Reverend Skip, Dr. Sidney, our guest ministers, great artists, great AV team, volunteers, and practitioners, and that we are so blessed. The center is just a beacon of peace tonight, radiating out peace and love and joy and just absolute magnificence, knowing that each one of us is God, as God. Knowing this love and just divine connection for each one of us now, knowing that this ceremony tonight is again blessed and just magnificence, and as that each one of us embodies that peace, that love within us, that radiates out in divine fashion to the entire world. It influences the entire world. So as within, so without, and we just accept and know this power, this presence that's within us. And it is such great loving presence. Feel that wash over you right now, that you are divine. You are God in human form. And just feel that tonight as we just radiate this peace and love, and we hear all the ministers speak, and whatever unfolds tonight is just absolute divine perfection now. And let's accept that and know that. And I give great thanks for that. I release these words to the law that they are acted upon immediately right here, right now. And we are here in peace, love, and joy. And so it is.
Thank you, Matt. So our first peace process that we're going to dive deep into, we have, and he doesn't normally tell people he's a reverend, but he's a reverend. So, and Reverend Garrick here, he's my practitioner that I see on a regular basis. And I only say this to say this: ministers have practitioners. Practitioners have practitioners. Y'all need to get a practitioner. If you're trying to make some peace in your life and you don't know the direction to go, this is what we do. We have gone through the fire that we can hold the high watch for you. And if you look around, there's some practitioners in the closet. Well, they're no longer in the closet. Never mind. But they're here, and they've stepped out of the fire. We have a new practitioner right here in front of me, Natalie. And right behind is Alex, brand new practitioner's license. And online, that's holding the high watch, Alma, we love you. We celebrate this willingness to rise up. So I'm going to bring my practitioner up. Garrick Angel is going to come and give us a peace process.
Hello, hello, hello in North Hollywood. Hello around the world. Hello in this moment. And hello if you choose to tune in at another moment. That's the beauty of the technology that we have now. You can choose to tune in and wake up even if it's not a Wednesday. So peace, kind of important, right? One of the first thing I want to do is I want you to acknowledge yourself in this moment, because you chose to come here knowing that we're going to have talks and processes around peace. So first and foremost, put your hands on your heart and just go, I did step one. I chose to go to a place to listen to ministers, to be surrounded by practitioners who are committed, at least for this hour, on peace. So you can relax your hands right now, and I want you to know that in any moment and in every moment, You have dominion over your thoughts. There's a lot going on outside there that it feels like you don't have control, but in every moment, you get to make a choice. Your thoughts are things. Your thoughts are units of energy. So you get to choose where you invest that energy. I make it a practice, and I'm going to be honest with you, I learned this from Dr. Joe Dispenza. The first 20 minutes of your day and the last 20 minutes of your day, create the bookmark for what you're going to experience. So I invite you to really, really take dominion over your thoughts, and particularly how you want to start your day. What do you do? What do you do?
Meditate.
Okay, I hear people saying meditate, but tell the truth. How many people reach for their phone and start scrolling? Be honest with yourself, right? So what if we chose for 3 days, I'm going to put my phone across the room, and before I go to bed, I'm going to start my gratitude process. What happened today that I'm thankful for? What didn't happen today that I'm thankful for? Oh, I didn't get into that accident, but I got the parking space and the free coffee cup. It doesn't matter how big or small. It's all energy. The energy of gratitude is what you want to cultivate before you go to bed. So I invite you to make a conscious choice to go to bed with that high vibration of gratitude. Gratitude and love, we got it. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Now, so we end our day with gratitude. We begin our day with gratitude. Not the phone. I don't need to know what's going on Facebook until I get to work. And I probably don't need it then. But give yourself permission. Thank you, Reverend Skip, for reminding us that we get to give ourselves permission. Give yourself permission to go, you know, I don't pick up my phone until I've had my breakfast. What's wrong with having a few moments for yourself? So, go to bed with gratitude, wake up with gratitude, meditate somewhere in there. And here's the beauty of meditation. I'm going to be honest with you about this one too. There's something wonderful about meditation, because if you have any meditation practice whatsoever, you can return to that just by taking a deep breath. So I don't have to think, oh my God, I can't get to North Hollywood Church of Religious Science and sit down and meditate. Guess what? I can take a deep breath, and I can be right back in that sweet spot. So tonight we're going to be taking a lot of deep breaths. We'll do some meditating. We'll do some processes. But most importantly, remember you have a choice. You love your friends and they love you, but guess what? Some of those conversations are not high vibrational conversations. And it's okay to politely decline. Just say, you know, actually right now, I'd like to talk about something else. Or actually right now, I'm busy. Busy breathing. I'm busy choosing peace. I'm busy creating the life that I want to live in. It's an inside job, like Reverend Skip told us. We start from the inside because that's where God is, and our job is to let God out. That's the energy of love. That's the energy of gratitude, and that's the energy we want to invest towards a world that works for everyone. So again, you already did step one. You made a choice. So I invite you to give yourselves a hand. And I hope you'll make this choice over and over and over again. Back to Joe Dispenza, 3 days of not picking up your phone first thing in the morning, 3 days of ending in gratitude, you will change your life. 3 days, that's it. I'm not asking for a big investment. Thank you so much.
Three days. I'm in. Anybody else is saying yes to that? I'm in. I'm making this agreement here. Peaceful way of going to bed, peaceful way of rising up. So tonight we have one of my favorite singers on a Wednesday wake up, and she's here again. And her voice, here's what I want you to do. I want you to just close your eyes just for a moment. And I want you to listen from the space within your heart chakra that knows nothing but God and love. And you're going to listen to this voice from the inner ear that lives into your heart center. Open up your eyes and just feel that energy as we listen. My dear friends, please welcome Gia to our space in here. I'm going to sit over here, so I want to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Some of us will know this song is from the first Elton John album. It was not written by Elton. I just really like when I find songs that I've known forever, and I realize that they're mystical. I'm a rock and roll girl, and an R&B girl, and a blues girl. And sometimes when you just find that nugget of truth, really, in the lyric, it's a big deal. So here we are. I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's nothing more that we can do. Love is the opening door. Love is what we came here for. No one can offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? You say it's very hard to leave behind the life we knew. But there's no other way, and now it's really up to you. Love is the key we must turn. Truth is the flame we must burn. And freedom a lesson we must learn.
Wow, sis. Love is what we're here for, y'all. Do you know that? This is why we're here. Wow, that was another world space. That was elevating the consciousness. What came to mind while Gia was singing is that we also have a choice of what music are we going to listen to? What music are we going to put in and digest, or what TV shows we watch, and what we like to tap into when we're talking about peace? What music are we listening to? Are we listening to the music that raises the vibration that leaves you in a place of going, oh, wow? We have those choices. So our next speaker, next person that's coming up is my friend Reverend Carlton, and I've known Reverend Carlton for a long time. In fact, we graduated together, and he was my Prac 2 teacher, and years ago, and this journey, the very first thing that I ever did at Agape was on a Saturday, and we went to your graduation. That was one of the very first things that we did when you graduated from Prac training. So I have a long line of practitioners in my life that I call my spiritual posse. And my spiritual posse are those that I can call up and saying, the shift is hitting the fan. I need some peace. Will you pray for me? And there's always a yes. It's always a yes. So y'all, please give Reverend Carlton some love as he comes up and he shares about peace.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Just take a breath with me. So I love the truth about peace. I love the fact that we are all here in this collective consciousness and establishing peace, and let there be no mistake about it, that our coming together here in this particular way has an effect. It has an effect on the planet. We know this. And taking yourself off of the phone for 3 days, in the 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening, that's good too. And what about when you pick it up? What about when you pick it up and you see the thing? You hear the story, you catch the news, you see that thing that disturbs your peace. What do we do in that moment? Now, we're a practicing community. I'm a praying, meditating man. There is no question about it. And my peace gets disturbed. I get angry. I get sad. And there's an effect that takes place in me that there is a reaction. There's a reaction that takes place. I want to shout. I want to stop that's going on out there. I want to be right in the middle of it and break it down. I won't get into all the things that I really want to do, but my human being, my reactionary self wants to do something about that. And to those of us who are praying, practicing beings, who are sensitive, that can be a heavy load. There can be moments like, what do I do? How can I hold all of this? And not only for most of us here who are in community like this, how can I hold my brothers and my sisters? How can I hold those who are coming to me? So that's what I want to talk about a little bit, is how do we do that? How do we let that love, that peace, that joy that is our nature really come forward? And as Reverend Skip said in the beginning, we absolutely have to start within. So what I know is when I am triggered, when there is something that is taking place, that I see it on my device, and I'm guilty. It's the first thing, usually. Full transparency, yes it is. All right, but when we have that moment where we're triggered, there's something within us that already exists that is getting triggered. There's something already in there that is getting triggered. So what we have to do is really create the sanctuary of our soul, right? The sanctuary of our soul, our inner space, our inner place of peace. And in that inner space of peace, we get to be present with ourselves, all of the parts of ourselves that have have experienced maybe violence, have experienced that sadness, have experienced that anger, and even the part of ourselves that is projecting the fear of what is taking place that we're seeing. We have to be present with ourselves. And the good news is that we can. That our love, that our nature is so much bigger than any of the things that we are exposed to, any of the experiences we've ever had. And what we get to do is be so very gentle and present with ourselves, become so very compassionate with ourselves and with all that we are experiencing and seeing, that we can go within to the sanctuary of our soul and ask ourselves, what do we need in this moment? What do I need in this moment? You have the answer. Whether it's, I just need to be still. I need to know that I'm okay. That little boy in me just needed to know that he's all right. You get to be with yourself and all of the parts of yourself. And you get to hold yourself in that space of love, of compassion, of peace. As soon as we give ourselves that, as soon as we're present with ourselves in that way, we are able to expand that energy and allow that energy to be how we approach everything else. We get to be contagious with that. And so it's no longer, what do I need? What do my brothers and sisters need? What does this globe need? What do our cities, our countries, our states, our continents, this whole globe, this whole planet, what is needed in this time? It will come. It will come. Tonight we're saying that it's peace. So we get to be that. We get to establish in the sanctuary of our soul, in this sanctuary, that place of peace. So let's do this together. Cool? So I just invite you to close your eyes. You can put your hand on your heart or on your lap or on your abdomen, wherever. Just be connected to your being, your body. And I'm going to ask you to drop from any of the thinking from the mind to the heart. And I'm going to ask you to open your heart. And however you would like to establish, to visualize, to be present with your inner being, the sanctuary of your soul, open the heart a little wider. And just ask yourself, what do I need in this moment? And in our teaching, we know that all of our needs are met. So pure presence being our nature, give yourself what is needed. Receive. And it is in this space that we open our hearts even wider, allowing whatever that we have been given, whatever is our nature, whatever meets the need, let us share that. Let us let that go beyond our sanctuary of the soul, beyond our inner being. Let it touch the one next to you. Let it fill this whole sanctuary. Let it go out into the streets, to the neighborhood, throughout the city, this state, our country, all countries, all continents, this whole planet, this whole globe. Let us hold it in that place of peace, and let us know that there is no thing against anything. Let us know that there is only the one thing, God expressing as all. So in that truth, in that principle, we hold again Israel, Iran, Gaza, all places where there may be the appearance of againstness. We know there is no thing against anything. There is only the one thing revealing itself as all. In our government, our political leaders, all those who are serving, every pretty man, every beautiful boy, every handsome woman, every non-binary, gender non-conforming being, we lift them up in this space of truth, holding them high, knowing divine right order, right action taking place for all. No thing against anything, only the one thing expressing as all. Let the perfect peace of the sanctuary of our soul unite, expand, and touch and lift all. This is what I'm saying yes to. This is what I know is available for each of us as the one of us. So we allow. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Carlton. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful. That journey of remembering. Thank you for that wonderful journey. Let's sing. And Reverend Carlton talked about this, creating a sanctuary within. How perfect is our next chant? Sing it from your hearts. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. You know, every once in a while, someone comes into your life at a time where, I'm going to say it's perfect divine timing. And sometimes, well, I'm going to say all the time, the universe shows up and surpasses your greatest thinking of what you think you really wanted. And if we become peaceful with God within us, God surprises us all the time. Matthew Fox talks about the quality of a mystic is one who can be surprised by spirit. He calls it a divine aha. That's a good feeling. Everyone say, aha. That's it. And when a person comes into your life and says, wow, and you look at that person, you say, wow, and you begin to create something like a community. This is who I found in my beloved sister. I call her my sister in shine. I used to say, oh, that's my brother in crime, or my sister in crime. Brother in shine, sister in shine, because we get to shine together. And we've gone through, since coming back from Florida, coming here, we've seen so many different shifts happening on the planet, and there's been moments where we'd be in the office, crying one moment, laughing the next moment, because we have each other. She's my partner. We hold each other, and we know that we're in the same intentions to create a community here. So I get the honor to welcome into this Wednesday Wake Up, y'all know her, most of y'all know her, our beloved spiritual leader, Dr. Sydney Steen. Love you, love you.
Thank you.
Love you.
The universe is thought to be 14 billion years old. The planet Earth is believed to be about 4.5 billion years old. Human life is believed to have shown up about 300,000 years ago. So in that spectrum of 14 billion years to 300,000 years, this 300,000 is but an infant, is a small, precious baby needing love, needing comfort, needing sanctuary, needing compassion. When my husband and I adopted our son at 11 months old from Russia, I never wanted to let him out of my arms. I did this all the time to comfort, to love, to support, to hold, and to just continually remind him that he was loved and that he was sacred. And so the process I want to offer tonight is, as we look upon this globe, and there's a perfection about this globe. It was brought to us, loaned to us by one of the community members here. It actually is off kilter. It won't sit straight the way I know a globe is supposed to sit. And we sort of decided earlier that that's a metaphor for where we are right now. The world seems to be a little off kilter. But if you will picture yourself standing or sitting with a globe and now allow it to be transformed into this beautiful blue planet, and make it small enough so that you can hold it, embrace it, and comfort it, looking into the heart, the soul, the eyes of this planet, which so very clearly needs to be loved. Howard Thurman wrote, "Don't ask what the world needs." I couldn't ask what my baby son needed because he was 11 months and pre-verbal. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive and go do that. Go do that. Because what this world needs is people who have come alive. As I held my child, I held him with the knowing that he was alive, that our hearts were connected, our lives were connected, that he absolutely was this right and perfect child. He was our son. He came in at Russia, made a deal with God and said, fine, I'll come in here, but I'm going to California. I want these two people to bring me in first class to California so I won't have to wear socks all the time. And so this consciousness is the same consciousness of this beautiful blue planet, that we are here to hold it, to love it, to comfort it. There are some tears on this planet, but what serves this planet is to come alive, for us to come alive. Because as we are standing in the awareness of what brings us to coming alive, to being alive, to living from our heart, from that heart space, the world is blessed. And peace reigns, because we all are here to express as the aliveness of spirit. That's what the world needs.
I stand for love. I stand for peace. I stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope. I stand for you. I stand for love. I stand for peace. I stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope. I stand for you. You know our world is in great pain. She needs our love and care again. And there are those who fail to see what we have done and what we need. There is a cost for every act, and now there is no turning back. We burn a bridge, we build a dam. It's time to rise, the time has come. So I stand for love, I stand for peace, I stand for joy and for release. For what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope. I stand for you. If you're thinking it's not urgent, that we've got more time to kill, if we're not the ones who'll change things, then for heaven's sake, who will? So we will move and we will climb that mountain one step at a time. We won't be swayed, we will not stop until we made it to the top, where we will stand. We'll stand for love, we'll stand for joy and for peace. For what is beautiful and true. We'll stand for hope, we'll stand for you. For what is beautiful and true. I stand for hope. I stand for you. And so it is.
Oh my. So you had me. I said I wasn't going to cry tonight, but you got me. You got the little man tear there. Dr. Sidney, thank you. Wow. I learned something. It was a great progression, just the chants, the movement. Garrick, your talk really spoke to the heart because I don't always go to bed in that mindful space. I get off the 405, I get home, I turn on Netflix, and I fall asleep with Netflix because I'm so dang tired. And it's a fulfilling tiredness because I know what my calling is here, but there is a little tweaking. Carlton, I love what you said about, making a sanctuary within myself. And what happens when you get that news? Do you go into prayer? I don't always go into prayer. My first reaction is like, what the, I'm being recorded, so I'm not going to say the F-bomb, but that has been coming out of my mouth quite a bit lately, going, did that really happen? Is that really going on? Instead of dropping into that space of what our teaching teaches us. We were talking about a quote by Ernest Holmes, and I'm going to paraphrase this. So, Ernest, if you're in the house, sorry, I'm going to paraphrase this. But if I ever believed in something like peace, if I stopped believing, did I ever believe in the first place? I truly have always believed that peace is who we are. And peace is available in any situation. Thank you. I stand for peace. What do we stand for in this space? Especially when we leave out of this space. See, it's great. We get all prayed up and we get all pieced up. What happens when we leave this space and we have to deal with our next door neighbor that does not like us? That has flags, the Trump flags, in their yards, and trust it's happening. What do we stand for? Are we willing to have that conversation with someone who might not vote the way we vote or love the way we loved or want to experience life, and they're willing to tell us to our face that there's something wrong with us? Am I willing to stand for peace? Am I willing to stand for peace? Thank you for that invitation. Gia, your songs always take me into that space, dropping me in, because love is what we're here for. These readings, Howard Thurman's reading was dropping. We're surrounded by love. Tony, your playing has just been this elevation of energy and vibration. We are so lucky. Because the one thing I do know, there's a lot of people that are running around here going, ah, and they don't have the opportunity to drop into this space. I was reading and I was listening, so I listened to a lot of YouTube. Michael Beckwith was saying, and he was saying this for a while, that the work we do here is for the people who can't do this work. The spiritual practice, there are people out in the world that can't stop and be still because they're running from bombs. So the work we do, or we're holding space for people in Gaza, it's not just Gaza, not just Ukraine. In Africa and every continent, there is a war that is raging. There's rumors of wars. We are in the midst of this heightened, chaotic experience. But do we truly know? Do we truly believe that peace is available? So tonight, as we go through the sound healing, we do this at the end of every month. We do this. This is our practice. I get to recognize, and I'm seeing all these circles. So obviously, the circle has a elevated meaning tonight. Circle is the symbol for universe, for love. If you look at a circle, there is no ending, there is no beginning, there just is. The circle continues and continues and continues. The world, it's a circle. Our heart chakra, the chakra is circles, vibration of energy. Close your eyes. I want you to hear what grounds us. This is the sound of our root chakra, the grounding. It's what connects us. It's what anchors us. The root chakra is about connection. Connection to the earth, to each other, is when we feel grounded, connected, anchored, that we can stand in peace. We can hold peace. We can stand and we can be the radiating energy of peace. This is the sound of our sacral chakra. That is the sound of the energy when it comes to intimacy, creativity, relationships, the ability, the permission to give ourselves joy, energy, peace. Our emotional balance when we are hit with that next set of news that goes right to our emotions. This anchors us. It anchors us. This is the sound of your heart. This is the only place, once we're anchored and we're connected with our emotions, how do we share love? How do we share compassion and kindness? How do we radiate the peace from within? The heart chakra is the only chakra that connects us in such a space where we release our fears, doubts, and worries with each other. This is the sound of communication, our throat chakra. And once we've connected with the energy of peace within us, we are free to speak words of peace, communication, prayers, affirmations, mantras. This is our intuition. When we are looking for the next step, the next thing to do, we don't move until we're moved. And yes, there are moments that we're asked to rise up in peace. And we ask that question, what is mine to do? See, what we're really in search of is a peaceful energy within us. We're longing for that centering space of love, of peace that can only be found within. Spirit says, come home. No matter what you're experiencing, come home. You are safe. You are grounded. You are free to share love, peace, oneness, kindness. You are free. And listen with your inner ear. The stillness of the sound of peace, so small yet so powerful. Peace is so quiet sometimes, most times, that we have to slow down, put down the phone, so we can hear the peace. Be still and know. Be quiet and listen. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. And we allow the wind of peace to blow over our heads, around our bodies. We welcome the wind. The wind that moves, that guides. It takes flight in our consciousness. It's the sound of Mother Nature naturing, loving, cleansing. And the air, also known as the prana, is never still. The air that was in Africa is now blowing in Brazil. And the air that was in Brazil blows over China. And the air over China blesses Gaza. The prana that was in Gaza blesses North Hollywood. The wind that blew in West Hollywood is now blowing all over the United States, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, Australia, South Africa, the Ukraine, Russia. And as we're hearing the wind that's blowing, I want you to choose one question or one country, that you will pray for the next 3 days. Choose a country that is calling your name to pray for peace. Bring your hands to your heart. And I want you to say aloud or to yourself the country that you're choosing to pray for. Take a breath. Deep exhale. Allow this energy just to hold you as we make this agreement together to hold a consciousness for peace within ourselves, within our community, and for the world. Once again, let's take a nice deep breath in. Big exhale. Bring your hands in praying hands. In the Namaste hands is the prayer that the God in you recognizes the God in me. So we're calling forth a Namaste energy tonight to rise up from within, to radiate throughout the world, because there's only one power, one presence, one mind. This Namaste energy is the recognition of the eternal God presence that lives in all of us, no matter what the external experience is happening. So we take a breath. We exhale. And this time we inhale for the Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Inhale. And so it is. Amen. So let's take a moment. We normally do our release, but can we just play something really simple, small, quiet? I just want to keep this reverence. And I know we have our ushers here, and we are going to do what we do on a Wednesday wake up. We are going to pass the basket. And I invite you to understand before we pass it, our world needs our space like North Hollywood Church of Religious Science, a center for spiritual living, a oneness center for spiritual living. It requires a community like the Agape International Spiritual Center, the Inspired Spiritual Center that's online, all the spiritual centers that have come forth to say, yes, we want to create a place where everyone can come and celebrate who and what they are in a place of love. See, your giving tonight continues this movement that is so required as we rise up. See, we're having an uprising. Some people want to call it a riot, but here we're calling an uprising. We're rising up. And for us to continue to rise up, we require our three things that you hear me say every Wednesday night. Your three T's. Your time, you're here, and at home, you're here too. Your talents. We say, where can I be of service in my community? That's your talents. We let them shine. And your treasures, AKA money. I'm just going to tell it like it is. And what is money? Here's the thing about money. Don't get tripped up, y'all. Money is just a representation of a promissory note of exchange of energy. That's all it is. It's a form of, okay, it's an exchange. We call it the law of circulation. We say, as you give freely, you shall receive. And as you receive, you shall freely give. So tonight we're asking for a contribution. If this spoke to you in your heart, this community is speaking to you in your everyday life, if you know you've been changed and you're able to hold a consciousness of peace, we ask you to continue to support us. There are many ways you can support us tonight and online. And don't miss your blessings. So online, I want you to give. You can give to our number here is 818, my little dyslexia is happening there, 818-457-3419, or use a QR code. And those who don't like using QR code, then just text it. And you can come to our website, northhollywoodnhcrs.org/give. And at home, if you like old school, you want to write out a check, you can mail that in too. But we want to thank you. We want to thank you for our heart for our community that's growing. It's growing, and it continues to grow because you're giving. So I invite you to just go within. So I give thanks. I give thanks for this opportunity to stand here as a minister of truth. I give thanks for this opportunity that I get to be with my sister, Dr. Sydney, as we lead this community of love, inclusivity, of oneness, of peace. I give thanks that there is only one thing that's happening here. It's the power of God that shows up as abundance, prosperity, infinite possibilities. So with that, we know that all needs are already met. We're just calling forth a demonstration of this principle. And as we say yes and we freely give, we know we open ourselves to receive more blessings than we could ever imagine just by our yes. This is what I know. So I give thanks. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Ushers, let's pass the baskets right here. Can we do Sanctuary one more time? Let's just sing it together. Prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Thank you, family. Tia, come on up. And then we have announcements. We're going to get out of here. And it's birthday. And somebody had a birthday this month. I don't know who.
Wow. Y'all got me all discombobulated. and stuff. Like, wow. Hi. I was going to say something, but I don't need to say anything. It's all swirling around and good. This is just amazing. I will say one thing. I grew up in a commune in Mendocino, and something about sitting in a room with people that I know and don't know and oming is very comfortable and familiar, but comfortable. Familiar is not necessarily comfortable, and comfortable isn't necessarily familiar, but this is both. So thank you. It's like a full circle moment. Ooh. There is an order, a rhythm, a purpose deep in my life. sisters and brothers. And I know I'll always be a child of wonder. What I'm looking for, I'm looking with, now I understand. I need only reveal more God in myself, oh, as it is plain. I am alive in you, you are alive in me. Our souls are divine, sisters and brothers. And I know I'll always be a child of wonder. Yes, I know I'll always be a child of wonder. A child of wonder. Wonderful, wonderful child. You are a child. We are children of wonder. We are God's children of wonder. Wonderful child. Don't you know we're children of wonder? We're God's wonder, expressing God's wonder. We're here to be alive. We're here to thrive in love and peace, in joy, in harmony. We are everything, everything is here to wonder. We are the mystery. We are the tallest tree. We and we can choose to be. We can choose to see. We are part of everything, and everything is here to be free. Nature is the original DEI. We are children of wonder. And we get to choose to see. We get to choose to be. Here to be alive. There is an order, a rhythm, a purpose deep in my life. Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for our announcements for Wednesday, June 25th. You can easily make a one-time or recurring donation to our church through our text-to-give number, QR code, or through our website, nhcrs.org/give. Prayer of the Practitioner is available after service in the sanctuary and on Zoom. Also, Zoom attendees, please join our Zoom patio after service for spiritual and social connection. Every Sunday at 9:45 a.m., our junior church is open. Babies, kids, and teens are all welcome. Join us next Wednesday for a Taze service with practitioner Joanne O'Brien. This sacred service of meditation, chanting, music, and spiritual readings begins at 7 p.m. and is followed by a potluck on the patio. Please bring a dish to share. Join Reverend Skip for chair yoga, Thursdays at 12:30 p.m. in the junior church. And treat yourself to a sound bath healing circle with practitioners Mary Catherine O'Hart and Suze Webster in the sanctuary this Sunday from 1:15 to 3:15. All are welcome. Sign up online for our next Lunch and Learn Zoom class, The Power of Awareness with Dr. David Alt. Class meets 4 consecutive Tuesdays on Zoom beginning July 8th from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. The book is Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. Mark your calendars. The new summer Sunday service schedule starts July 6th. Make sure you write that down. Meditation service begins at 10, goes to 10:20, and then celebration service begins at 10:30 and goes to 11:45 a.m. And then join us after the celebration for a free pancake breakfast on the patio. Everybody likes pancakes, right? Join Reverend Skip Jennings in Bali, March 14th to the 27th in 2026. Woohoo! On Sunday, July 6th, there will be an informational Zoom meeting at 5 p.m. Sign up online or on the patio on Sunday to attend that. Zoom Meditations meets Monday through Saturday, 7:55 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Visit our website, nhcrs.org, for Zoom links, info, and to sign up for weekly e-blasts and monthly newsletters. And don't forget to follow us on social media and post what you love about our service. Thank you.
We have a lot. Am I on? We have a lot going on here at this community, which I love. And other things that are going on, we celebrate everyone's birthday at the end of the month. Yeah, it was mine, but I know there's some other June babies in the house. Who else is a June baby? All right, we're going to be singing happy birthday to y'all on the patio. We got some cake. We're going to celebrate. Right now, I just want us to rise up, and we're going to sing Blessed Always and go out and celebrate some birthday. Take someone's hand. This is the hand of love, hand of God, hand of peace. So sing. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. That we rest in God and say amen. That we rest in God and say amen. And I'm so grateful that we can rest in God and say amen, because we are blessed and we are a blessing as we carry this word of peace, this high vibrational energy we radiate, and we know we become more of a magnet for what we radiate. So today I bless each and every one of us as we leave here. We leave in peace, kindness, and love. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Thank you. They get home. We'll see you next Wednesday, and we'll see you this Sunday. Peace this Sunday as well. Peace, y'all. Thank you so much.